There's a suit in the back, Dave.
Looks good.
All right.
And single camera.
We're speeding. All right, we're ready to go. All right, Mike, I'm a small business owner, my wife and I. I just don't understand, how could we use this TeleMagic? What would it do for us?
What does your wife do?
She's a freelancer in film and feature film development. I'm a writer and a director and a freelancer also.
Can't use it.
Oh, okay.
No. It would never work.
Wait a minute, we know he's not a writer, he's lying to us.
Yeah, really, yeah.
You can really tell now.
Okay.
No, seriously, we own a small business, all right? How could it help us out?
Ned, it ain't gonna work.
All right.
The beauty of TeleMagic is that it gives the small business person the same kind of power that multinational, huge companies already have.
How? What does it do?
What it lets you do is get more done in less time. It lets you do all the things that you're currently doing in business, but it lets you do them so much more efficiently, so much faster, so much more effectively.
But that, I mean, it sounds frightening to me. I mean, overwhelming. How could I even learn this?
It's not frightening. It's not overwhelming. It's trivially easy to use. This is the beauty of the program. It's written for everybody in business. It's written for the salesperson, the secretary, the file clerk, the manager, the business owner, everyone.
Now, it can really help me make some money.
Big money.
How?
Use it. You use it, you'll understand it. You use it, you'll get the results. If you don't use it, you don't get the results. It's trivially easy to use.
All right. Which kind of...
No,
I'm sorry,
no
the
problem.
disc?
No problem. No.
Disc?
No.
Okay. Cut down.
Not unless you want it.
Can I hold the roll?
Unless you...
Speed. Mike, tell me just how easy is TeleMagic to use?
How easy is it to use? TeleMagic is so easy to use that most people find that they're up and running within half an hour to an hour at the most. And they're doing the kinds of things that they need to do all day long in business. It's easy and it's powerful.
All right. Suppose I get the program and I put it in, but I'm not quite sure what to do. What do I do then?
Anytime you're using this software and you've got a question, you just hit one button and up pops the screen, help. All the help you'd want to know about that particular section of the program. If you really need help, you pick up the phone and you dial our 800 number.
Great. What about when people use it? How do they feel? Does it do something to their ego, or does it give them a sense of power or anything like that?
It makes you feel organized. Most of all, it makes you feel confident. That's the key. Everything that you need to do in business is right there, a keystroke away. It makes you feel so confident that you haven't forgotten anything, that you're on schedule, that you've got incredible power at your fingertips. It really makes you feel confident.
Okay, great.
I guess you need more audio on that. You need a stronger...
Is that all right?
Or what? You know, I'm kind of easing into it.
Okay.
Let's talk about dealer support.
Yeah, that's what I was getting into on the on the thing. So let's continue that then. About all right, you ready? You rolling? Yeah. All right. So if I'm having a hard time learning it for some reason, I'm a technophobe. I'm a computer illiterate. How can and use the word TeleMagic? But how can I still? Why should I even get TeleMagic? What can I do?
I don't even know what you're saying.
Sorry. I'm a technophobe. Sorry. All right, here we go. You ready? And I'm having a hard time learning it. What do I do?
There are TeleMagic experts all over the world. TeleMagic dealers and specialists are the real key to the success of our company. These people are there on the spot to help you if and when you ever have a question or you want to do some outrageous new thing with the program. Remember, this software was developed over years and years and years of real people using the program, telling us how they want it improved. We make the improvements, we put it back into the software, and more people tell their friends about it, and the software grows.
Excellent. Very good. Tell me, what are some of the things that TeleMagic does? Some of the functions, TeleMagic.
It's, what's in it? Somebody have a box here? It's a database. It's a calculator. It's a letter writer. It sends faxes. It does labels. It does lists and reports and analysis. It keeps notes. It's a reminder and a scheduler. It does everything that you'd ever want to be able to do in business, but it does it faster and easier and more effectively and way more efficiently.
Excellent. Tell me how can TeleMagic make money for me when I'm home having dinner or home asleep in the bed?
In the bed? Well, we haven't gone quite that far.
Right? Tell me. You started with TeleMagic.
So it's always been a desire of yours to make money in bed. I see. How long have you felt this way? Not only does it help you during...
Stop. Not only does TeleMagic... let's use the it, make it TeleMagic. Sorry.
Not only does TeleMagic help you during the normal business day, but we find there's people sending 1,000 faxes or more overnight while they're asleep. That's extraordinary power.
Excellent. So in other words, it's making money when I'm away from the office.
Right. Yeah.
So you're saying.
Yeah. It's making money while you're away from the office, while you're home, while you're on vacation, while you're asleep. This program can be working for you all day long.
Excellent. That's very good. Tell me, the other day, I love the phrase you used. It's for the poodle groomer. It's for the butcher down the street or whatever. You know, tell me again some of just the types of people who can really benefit from using TeleMagic.
When we first started out, we thought it was just going to be for telemarketing firms. But 6 months into it, we found that all kinds of businesses use this software. There's people in insurance and real estate and auto sales and poodle groomers and undertakers and bridal consultants. You name it. There isn't a business in America that can't benefit from using TeleMagic software.
Tell me about some of the personal stuff, like I was reading in the book about on the notepad function. It reminds you when someone's birthday, or it'll spit out a card, or you can even send them a fax. I don't even have to worry, and it'll make sure I don't forget my parents' anniversary, or my wife's birthday or whatever. Something personal also that it does in terms of of the functions that way.
What was the question?
All right. How can it help me personally, aside from business? I mean, I thought that was intriguing that won't it it'll remind you or prompt you or even send a fax on someone's birthday. I don't even have to think about it. It'll come up and remind me this is a key date or a phone call that I have to make, things like that.
Most people have a very poor memory. If you're like me, you've got a very poor memory, right? I just can't rely on the fact that I'm going to remember 2 weeks from now that I told someone I was going to call them back. But with TeleMagic, a couple of keystrokes, that schedule is made. 2 weeks from now, TeleMagic's going to beep on your computer and tell you that you're supposed to call someone back. When you keep your promises in business, people think that you're a very, very special person. You have automatically put yourself on a much higher level. You're far more professional than your competition. And that's what TeleMagic's going to let you do. Keep your promises, make more money, and have an awful lot less stress.
Oh, excellent, excellent. I like that. Tell me on the stress part. If I'm living a stressful life, how can a computer or a piece of software take stress away from me?
You reduce stress in business because you're so much more confident. You're not behind the curve all the time. You know that you have your life scheduled properly. You know that you're not going to miss on your promises. You know that you're going to deliver on your promises. TeleMagic is the kind of software that gives you the confidence that you need in today's high-stress business.
Excellent. No, that's good. Very good.
If you can do it a few more times, I want to know how people feel when they use it.
Yeah.
More on that personal side. What's it going to do for them
right.
personally? I'm a businessman, I got papers all over my goddamn desk, I don't know what I told somebody last week, and how am I gonna feel when I've got everything under control?
All right. Yeah, tell me about the personal side. You, again, use the word TeleMagic instead of it if you can. But tell me how TeleMagic can help me personally.
TeleMagic is going to make you feel so much more confident, secure, in control. If there's anything that people say to us, it makes them feel in control. It makes them feel confident. They know that they're under control, on schedule, they're delivering on their promises, they're making money, and they're doing it with an awful lot less stress. TeleMagic is an extraordinary software product, and there's every business in the world can benefit from it. I was wrong.
That's right. Go ahead. Say it
Go
again.
ahead.
TeleMagic is extraordinary in however business it is.
Now you're putting words in my mouth.
I'm just repeating what you said.
And might follow that up, Michael, as long as somebody's putting words in your mouth with the competition thing.
Yeah.
Is Dave here somewhere?
Using TeleMagic.
Give me a question.
What is how does TeleMagic work in terms of your competition or someone's competition in business?
Am I running out of energy here?
No, you're doing fine. Actually, no, you really are. You're very good. You really are. Yeah, you're doing real fine. You want to take a quick hit of your
I
friend?
don't think there's any more there.
No.
Just a little bit, you know.
Every drink counts. Tell me about the competitive side. If I don't get TeleMagic, does it do me in? Or if I do get it, or do I have a competitive edge?
You know, it used to be that you could use TeleMagic and have a terrific advantage over your competitors. But nowadays, your competitors are probably already using TeleMagic, all right? With TeleMagic, you've got the kind of power that you can really turn towards your competitors and do extraordinary things. If your competitor doesn't have TeleMagic and you do, you have an extraordinary advantage. What you don't want is if your competitor has TeleMagic and you don't. I wouldn't want to be in that position. Right?
Good. Can you just explain that a little more on how? Let's say my major competitor has it and I don't. How's it going to be more advantageous to him?
I don't want to phrase it like your competitor, like your competitor's better than you do.
Let's phrase it like you have it and your competition doesn't.
Right. You've got TeleMagic. Your competitor doesn't. You can send 1,000 faxes overnight. Your competitor couldn't dream of doing that sort of thing. That means that you're going to contact more prospects and create more sales far more effectively, more efficiently than your competitor does. That's money in the bank.
Excellent. Tell me also how TeleMagic, you can personalize your business in the sense that you can make it specific, custom tailor. How it's you can custom tailor letters or faxes or whatever. Explain a little bit about the personal side that it brings to business.
I don't want to talk about customizing because then it makes it sound difficult.
Okay.
You know that you have to do
Tell me about
stuff.
just how it can make it personal, though.
Personal.
Like it, I remember in the notepad thing, it keeps, if you're going to make a phone call, and one of the things it said, you can put notes about your last conversation. Oh, he just got a new poodle,
Sure.
so you can ask him, oh, how's the new poodle doing? Or you just had a baby, and you know the date of the baby was 18 months ago, so how's she doing? She must be talking now. You know, and you bring that personal edge into business, is that right?
Tape
Do a
change.
tape change?
Tape
Go
change.
ahead. All right.
Okay,